siblings of the golden child. When did your parents' favoritism come back to bite them? My brother Tyler was the chosen one from birth. Same parents, same house, but I might as well have been the hired help. He could do no wrong while I couldn't do anything right. I had no idea how bad it really was until I discovered something that changed everything. Growing up, Tyler got everything handed to him. When he wanted to play baseball, they bought him top-tier equipment and paid for private coaching. When I asked to join soccer, they said one sport per family was enough and maybe I could be Tyler's water boy instead. He got a car for his 16th birthday while I got a lecture about earning things through hard work. The excuse was always that Tyler showed more promise and deserved extra investment. He was naturally gifted, they said. I was just average and needed to accept my limitations. Every family dinner became a celebration of Tyler's latest achievement, while my accomplishments went unnoticed. College applications revealed just how deep the favoritism went. Tyler applied to expensive private schools while I was steered toward community college. When his acceptance letters came, my parents threw a party and started talking about selling their vacation home to afford his tuition. When I got accepted to State University with partial scholarships, they said I should be grateful for any opportunity. The real slap came when Tyler decided he wanted to switch majors halfway through sophomore year, from business to art history, which had zero job prospects. My parents didn't hesitate to support his passion and pay for an extra year of school. Meanwhile, I was working nights at a diner just to afford textbooks. After graduation, Tyler moved back home to pursue his dream of becoming a freelance photographer. My parents converted the basement into a professional studio space and gave him a $20,000 allowance to get started. When I asked for help with a security deposit on my first apartment, they said I needed to learn financial responsibility. For 3 years, I watched Tyler burn through their money on expensive equipment and failed business ventures. Every time his photography business flopped, they'd fund his next creative pivot. Food blogger, YouTube creator, life coach, my parents bankrolled every ridiculous idea while I struggled to pay off student loans alone. The breaking point came when I found out about the trust fund. While organizing paperwork for my grandmother's funeral, I discovered documents showing my parents had set up a $100,000 inheritance for Tyler when he turned 25. There was no mention of me anywhere in the paperwork. When I confronted them, they claimed the money was meant to help Tyler establish his career since he was more entrepreneurial. They said I was already self-sufficient and didn't need financial help. I was stunned that they'd been planning to give him a six-figure head start while leaving me with nothing. That Christmas, during our usual family gathering, Tyler announced his latest business idea. He wanted to start a luxury pet grooming service and needed $50,000 to lease a storefront. My parents immediately started discussing how to liquidate investments to fund his venture. I'd heard enough. I stood up and told everyone about the secret trust fund, how Tyler was getting $100,000 on his birthday plus startup money for his latest failed business idea, how I'd been working multiple jobs since high school while he got funded like a spoiled startup founder. The room went completely silent. My grandfather looked disgusted and started asking pointed questions about the family's financial priorities. My aunt demanded to know why they were essentially disinheriting one child to spoil the other. Tyler tried to defend himself, but even he seemed embarrassed by the extent of their favoritism. I walked out that night and didn't speak to them for 2 years. Tyler's pet grooming business failed spectacularly within 6 months. He'd blown through the startup money on unnecessary luxury fixtures and had no idea how to actually run a business. My parents had to cover the lease penalties and business debt. Now Tyler's 28, still living at home, and my parents are struggling financially from years of funding his dreams. They've started reaching out to me, hoping I'll help support them in retirement. They finally realized that investing everything in their golden child's potential left them with nothing when he couldn't deliver.